Ivan in there. I'll see if he's here. Ivan, are you with us? VK5RS, VK3AMP.
Good evening, all. Yes, I am with you. Good to hear you all. This is like a national holiday, having all of us on air at the same time. Good evening, everybody. Live from Studio One, downtown Burton. VK5 Radio Sugar in good company.
Oh, okay. You should know better than throwing it up in the air when you've got three other people that don't know what we're doing. I'm joking, Ivan. Yeah, it's sounding nice. I'm listening at 4K, transmitting at 4K. And Onda, sorry, the penny dropped, so I know what you were saying, that little receiver. Yeah, that receiver I think was about 85 US. And the shipping might have been $20 or $25 US. So let's call it 150 between friends. And luckily I didn't have to pay GST. I get a feeling that lots of people are importing things and the occasional things are slipping through at the moment. But anyway, and it's quite a nice little receiver for what it is. It's excellent, and a very good sensitivity, just with the telescopic whip, and covers all the HF band, sideband, AM, and quite surprisingly has bandpass filtering settings, so you can set how wide the bandpass filter is on receive, and for what it is, it sounds good. A little bit, mine's almost on frequency, but you can easily recalibrate it. So if you're listening to something and you believe the receiver has drifted, you can re-zero it on a particular frequency. But for what it is, it comes with a mobile phone battery in it, a lithium battery, and seems to have quite long receive time before the battery goes flat, and it's a bit of fun. I've just whacked it next to my chair in the lounge and next to the window there. When I've got some spare time, I flick it on and have a bit of a listen, and I think it's pretty good. Those two videos I just sent you, just give them a moment if you can, Onda. They're probably still uploading, and Perrin, if you're in earshot, I sent you your recording off my iPad. VK3AMP and the group VK5TT.
Yeah, I think it's just downloaded. 3 megabytes doesn't sound right though. I think maybe that's not correct. I might have to download the second one you sent, but I will definitely have a look at it. Very interesting. Yeah, I can see it's got a digital display. I'm going to download this and have a listen, Tony. You just pass it around.
Yeah, over to you, Perrin. I'm not sure if you're intentionally doing it, but there might be a bit of latency between your voice and the transmission. So when you let go of the PTT, it's cutting the last syllable or the last word that you're saying. Anyway, over to you, Perrin. I've got your video. I'll pass that on over.
VK3PT back from the windy cold outside. Hopefully there's not too much wind noise on those videos, Tony. Just recorded 2 videos, one of you, Tony, and one of you, Onda, going through the different bandpass settings on that radio. Tony, while you were saying that your radio is almost on frequency, that is one button press to fix. It's really, 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 really easy to do. It's built into the firmware to allow you to do it, and once you've done it, it remembers. You don't have to do it every time. So mine's pretty much bang on to within sort of 10 hertz. Doesn't seem to drift around much either. It's very, very good. So anyway, those 2 videos, hopefully Onda can see those. Or Onda, do you have WhatsApp, Onda?
Yeah, I do.
That'll be the best way to get them, because I've recorded them in WhatsApp directly. I might even have your number here, Onda. I'll put the microphone down here and I'll have a quick look. VK3AMP and
Yeah, if you don't, Tony's got my number. He can SMS it to you or something, so I'll check it out. But I just had a look at Tony's video, and yeah, it's a nice little gadget. Might have to get one. Yeah, well, not much happening here, really. I'm still trying to recover from my sickness. I think I'm nearly there. There's still signs of it, but at least I'm not bedridden. I don't have to stay in bed and watch TV. I don't know how many movies I watched in a week, but it was quite a few. I was really bored. But anyway, over to you, Ivan. VK5RS, VK3AMP.
Yeah, Roger. Well, there's something, I think maybe you got an issue with the quick release. I'm pretty sure you've been told that before. And you don't sound the same anymore. I don't know, something has changed in your audio. So have a look at your saved profiles if you got them, because it doesn't sound the same anyway. Yeah, well, I don't have any gadgets to report on at the moment. I am happily still playing with my Anan 7000 Delta Lima Echo Mark II Black Edition. Yeah, it was a busy day today. Went out and did some cleaning with Milena, and then I got back home and made some chokes, and it was a productive afternoon. Anyway, I've been playing with this gate in the rack, Tony, and just wondering if you can let me know if I'm getting my birds chopped. I've noticed that when I tilt my head slightly to the left or right, I lose a bit of power, which means that it could be engaging. So, okay, there was a
until the end there, so it was working well until the last sentence, and then that dropped off. So you must have moved your head, Ivan. But yeah, I mean, look at the obviously a downward expander or a gate, but if you look at it, it'll tell you when it's on. So, everything was perfect until the last sentence, or half a sentence. You sort of turned your head, and then it dropped away, half level audio and half signal. But yeah, good, Ivan. No worries. I think you just have to be a constant distance away and looking forward into the microphone. If you don't, you'll get it dropping away, which is, I guess, what it's supposed to do. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Yeah, well, I caught up with the kids and their partners for lunch. I was telling Perrin. That was pretty good. Probably slightly over 8, which is not so good. It's getting quite cold here in the Adelaide Hills, so we had the fire going. I was okay inside. I'm pleased that my antenna's still up because the very strong winds here and some fairly heavy horizontal rain for part of the afternoon that we were seeing outside the window. And onto those, I've forwarded your details to Perrin, but I've also sent you the iCloud links, so probably they've downloaded by now. I think that's Perrin will tell you that you need to get the silicon cover that comes with that little receiver. So that's not standard, but that's $7.50 US. So if you do want to order one, definitely get the silicon cover. And also, if you Google the resellers' details and type in coupon, there's a 15% discount coupon floating around. I'll send it to you. And I'm getting a few network packet drops here. I'm noticing on my Wi-Fi. So hopefully I'm not getting a jittery signal. VK3PT in the group VK5TT.